All right, 49ers fans, let's dive right in and talk about what makes this team so special and why this season has given us plenty to appreciate. From the moment the season began, it was clear that the San Francisco 49ers are going to face a unique set of challenges. And yet, somehow, they have managed to keep performing at a level that demands respect. One of the first things we have to acknowledge is the leadership on the sideline. And there is no question that Kyle Shanahan has been the heartbeat of this team's offense. Watching him navigate the season, especially considering all the setbacks, has been truly impressive. He has had to adapt constantly, whether it was adjusting for the absence of a starting quarterback or dealing with injuries to key players like George Kittle. Even without Brent Yuck in the lineup, Shanahan has found ways to keep the offense moving efficiently, designing plays that maximize what the team has and creatively putting players like Christian McCaffrey in positions to succeed. His ability to read defenses and call plays that capitalize on matchups has made the Niners' offensive force, even when it might have seemed vulnerable on paper. Christian McCaffrey himself has been a revelation this season. Watching him balance both the running and passing game so seamlessly is remarkable. His versatility allows the 49ers to be unpredictable, keeping defenses on their toes. Even in games where the offensive line has struggled, McCaffrey has found ways to make plays, showing not only his athleticism, but his football intelligence. He has been consistent, gritty, and determined, embodying the kind of work ethic that rubs off on everyone around him. On top of that, McCaffrey's performance in the passing game has added a dimension that is difficult for any team to prepare for. The way he stretches the field, catches balls out of the backfield, and turns small gains into big ones has kept the 49ers competitive in every matchup, and it's easy to see why he is such a central figure in this team's success. Defense has also been a story of resilience and adaptation. Robert Saleh deserves tremendous credit for how he has managed a unit that has faced countless injuries, yet continues to perform at a high level. From taking young draft picks and no-name players and turning them into contributors, to adjusting game plans on the fly to account for absences in key positions, Saleh's leadership has been nothing short of extraordinary. His ability to cultivate confidence in players who might have felt overlooked or untested has been critical. Watching defensive players step up in big moments, whether it was shutting down a critical drive or forcing turnovers at the right time, shows that Saleh's philosophy of preparation and accountability is paying off. Even with stars sidelined, the defense has remained aggressive, disciplined, and capable of game-changing plays, which is a testament to the culture that Saleh has built. Then there is Mac Jones, who has quietly become one of the unsung heroes of this season. The role he has played in keeping the 49ers' offense on track cannot be overstated. Despite moments of pressure, adversity, and the occasional setback, he has delivered consistent performances that have directly contributed to the team's wins. Jones has demonstrated remarkable composure, even when faced with intense defensive schemes and physical challenges on the field. His quick decision-making and ability to read the game have been essential in maintaining offensive momentum. The way he executes short, precise passes has allowed the offense to control the pace, minimize mistakes, and keep the team in favorable positions, proving that efficient and smart football can be just as effective as flashy plays. Beyond the stars, what is truly remarkable about this season is the way so many role players have risen to the occasion. Alfred Collins has made key plays when the team needed him most, while Kyron Williams has contributed in ways that go beyond the stat sheet. Every player who has stepped onto the field has had an opportunity to make an impact, and many of them have seized that opportunity with energy and determination. This team has faced more than its fair share of adversity, from injuries to starting stars to unexpected lineup changes, and yet the Niners have continued to compete at a high level. That resilience is what makes following this team so compelling. It is a testament to preparation, coaching, and the mentality of every player who puts on the uniform. Looking back, it is clear that the 49ers season has been defined by perseverance. Even in games where setbacks seemed insurmountable, the team has found a way to respond. Each week brings new challenges, yet the response has consistently been one of determination, intelligence, and teamwork. From the quarterback position to the trenches on both sides of the ball, players have demonstrated that they are willing to do whatever it takes to win. This sense of accountability and shared responsibility has turned potential weaknesses into opportunities for growth and development. The camaraderie, discipline, and passion of this squad have transformed individual efforts into collective success, which is why, despite all the obstacles, the 49ers have maintained a record that keeps fans hopeful and excited for what is to come. It is also worth noting that this team's ability to overcome injuries is not just about physical talent. It speaks volumes about their mental toughness. Players like Nick Bosa, Fred Warner, and others have had to watch from the sidelines. Yet the remaining team members have stepped up and executed at a level that would be impressive even under ideal circumstances. Each game has tested their depth and forced lesser-known players into critical roles, and time and again, they have delivered. The level of preparation, film study, and in-game adjustment required to do this is extraordinary, and it highlights the leadership and culture that permeate the organization. Every snap, every block, and every tackle becomes part of a larger story about resilience and determination. In the backfield and on special teams, the contributions of players who might not always make the highlight reels have been pivotal. Their efforts in creating opportunities, protecting key assets, and maintaining field position have allowed the team to execute its strategy effectively. Even when the odds were stacked against them, these players have maintained focus, executed their responsibilities, and made meaningful contributions to wins that might have otherwise slipped away. The combination of skill, discipline, and situational awareness has elevated this group beyond what anyone might have expected, proving that a team is only as strong as the sum of all its parts. Through every game, it has been inspiring to witness how the 49ers continue to evolve. The integration of younger players into the roster, the constant adjustments from the coaching staff, and the dedication of veterans who serve as role models have all contributed to a sense of momentum that carries through each contest. Wins have been hard-fought and often dramatic, illustrating that the team is not just surviving challenges, but thriving in the face of them. The synergy between offensive innovation, defensive strategy, and special teams execution has created a team capable of responding to almost any situation, and the results have been evident in both close games and decisive victories. From start to finish, the narrative of this season has been about more than just statistics. It is about the character of the team. The 49ers have demonstrated that with leadership, preparation, and teamwork, even a roster beset by injuries and adversity can achieve remarkable results. Fans have seen firsthand how resilience, adaptability, and a relentless work ethic can translate into tangible success on the field. Every week brings moments of excitement, surprise, and inspiration, reminding us why being a part of 49ers Nation is so rewarding. The journey of this season reflects the very best of football, the drama, the determination, and the unwavering pursuit of excellence. This season has given us countless stories to savor, and it is impossible to ignore the contributions of players who might otherwise go unnoticed. Each player, from the rookies stepping into their first meaningful NFL action to the seasoned veterans leading by example, has played a part in creating a team that continues to compete and impress. Their collective efforts, often performed under the most difficult circumstances, show a commitment to excellence that defines the spirit of the San Francisco 49ers. It is that spirit, more than any single statistic or highlight, that keeps fans engaged and excited week after week, giving us all a reason to feel proud and thankful as we watch this team battle, adapt, and thrive. The story of this season is far from over, and as the 49ers continue to face challenges on the field, the determination and resilience of this team will be on full display. Every player stepping up, every coach making adjustments, and every moment of execution contributes to a narrative that is as compelling as any in recent memory. The combination of leadership, skill, and teamwork has created a dynamic that not only allows the team to remain competitive, but also provides fans with unforgettable moments that showcase the heart and soul of this franchise. Continuing with the story of the San Francisco 49ers, it is impossible to overstate the impact of the depth and versatility that have emerged throughout this season. While stars like Christian McCaffrey have consistently delivered outstanding performances, the contributions of lesser-known players have often been the difference in key moments, turning potential setbacks into triumphs. Players who might have been overlooked in the preseason have risen to the occasion, showing that the team's success is not just about individual talent, but about how every member steps into the role they are given and executes it to the best of their ability. Each week, fans have witnessed players who were once considered backups or role players suddenly become critical to the team's performance, proving that preparation, mental toughness, and a willingness to embrace responsibility are just as important as natural ability. Injuries have tested this team more than most, yet the 49ers have shown an incredible ability to adapt and persevere. Losing key figures such as Nick Bosa and Fred Warner could have derailed a less disciplined team, but under the guidance of Robert Saleh and the leadership of Kyle Shanahan, the squad has continued to perform at a high level. The coaching staff deserves credit not only for their game plans, but for the culture they have instilled, a culture that empowers players to rise above challenges, maintain focus, and execute with precision even under the most trying circumstances. Every player, whether a first-year rookie or a seasoned veteran, has been called upon to contribute, and more often than not, they have exceeded expectations, creating a sense of unity and shared purpose that defines this team. Mac Jones has emerged as a symbol of this resilience, performing under pressure and demonstrating poise in situations where less experienced quarterbacks might have faltered. His ability to make quick, accurate decisions has allowed the offense to remain efficient and productive, even when the game plan has had to shift due to injuries or unforeseen challenges. Jones has shown that leadership is not just about making big plays, but about consistently making the right plays at the right time, managing the game intelligently, and keeping the offense moving forward. His connection with receivers and tight ends has been steady, and his ability to distribute the ball effectively has prevented defenses from dominating through a single aspect of the game. Defensively, the story is just as remarkable. Robert Saleh has turned a potentially vulnerable unit into a disciplined, resilient group capable of forcing turnovers, creating pressure, and keeping opponents in check despite significant absences. Young players drafted this year have stepped up, learning from veterans and adjusting quickly to the speed of the NFL. Their growth has been evident in every game, whether in the trenches along the defensive line or in the secondary, where communication, positioning, and anticipation have been key. Saleh's philosophy emphasizes accountability and adaptability, and the results speak for themselves. Even when the team has faced daunting odds, the defense has remained competitive and often dominant. The combination of strategic planning, player development, and situational awareness has created a defensive unit that has repeatedly turned potential weaknesses into strengths. Christian McCaffrey's performance this season has also been a central reason for the 49ers' continued success. His dual-threat ability as a runner and receiver has added a level of complexity to the offense that few defenses can match. McCaffrey's work ethic and consistency have been infectious, elevating those around him and allowing the team to maintain balance even when key linemen or receivers have been unavailable. His ability to make plays in tight spaces, break tackles, and find open receivers downfield has kept the team competitive in every matchup, and his leadership on and off the field has further reinforced the culture of accountability and excellence that defines the 49ers. Each yard he gains is not just a statistic, but a reflection of preparation, vision, and determination, qualities that inspire teammates and excite fans alike. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. A powerful seismic shift is rumored to be rocking the NFL landscape, with whispers circulating through the league offices and across practice fields hinting at an absolutely massive addition to the 49ers' already formidable defensive unit. The talk is no longer a quiet murmur. It's a rapidly growing buzz that could redefine the NFC West, if not the entire conference. The centerpiece of this astonishing speculation, none other than elite cornerback Jaire Alexander. Sources deep within the organization, or perhaps just ambitious dreamers wearing Niners gear, suggest a stunning deal has been finalized that brings Alexander into the fold, instantly catapulting the team's secondary into the conversation for the most dominant in the sport. The details of the rumored acquisition remain tightly shrouded, a tantalizing mystery of trade assets and contract reconfigurations. But the mere thought of Alexander in the San Francisco defensive backfield is enough to send shivers down the spine of every opposing offensive coordinator. Imagine an already ferocious pass rush paired with a coverage artist of Alexander's caliber, a true shutdown corner who possesses the versatility and instinct to completely erase one side of the field. This move, if confirmed, isn't just an upgrade. It's an elevation to an elite defensive status, the kind that championship contenders are built upon. The implications are staggering. Receivers who thought they had a favorable matchup suddenly find themselves facing one of the game's premier talents. The defensive backs coach is reportedly ecstatic, already plotting the myriad ways this new weapon can be deployed to stifle high-powered passing attacks. While we await official confirmation, which, true to the nature of a blockbuster rumor, may be imminent or agonizingly delayed, the consensus is clear. The Bay Area's defense is about to get a whole lot scarier. The opposition better prepare for a complete defensive lockdown, as the word on the street is the 49ers just got better, much, much better. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.